Hi, we're back for another series with Paul and Chrissy Schneider, and they are here discussing their Choice Wine Home Group. And the subtitle of the Choice Wine is 7 Steps to a Superabundant Marriage. And so I want to ask, was the Choice Wine a useful tool for the married and engaged couples that you had in your home?
It was. We had 6 to 8 couples depending on the week and their varying faith levels, and Choice Wine is a good mixture of spiritual and science, and different parts of the program I think spoke to everybody in different ways. So it was neat to see in the discussion that all come to light.
Yeah. Was there anything in particular that you could remember them speaking about that stood out to them?
Well, I think every session, it was funny. Some people would say, well, this was my favorite session. And other people would say, well, this was my favorite session. But I think the most important thing is in the discussion, you could really feel the Holy Spirit at work. And so that when we were talking, the way our conversations were going, we were really elevating one another, and I think bringing in a lot of beautiful thought and contemplation into our marriages and for the engaged couples.
Yeah, and do you feel like the couples, how did they respond to finding that community? Have they continued to meet, or how have that worked?
Yeah, so the group met weekly kind of through Lent, and then after that we continued to meet on a monthly basis. And so they have a group text with a lot of the people, and some of them knew each other and some of them didn't know each other. So the group's continuing to grow, and they've recruited more members. And so it's really neat to see them kind of take ownership of the group and see it grow.
Well, that's great. Yeah. And thank you guys so much, because it's obviously a ministry that's very dear to your hearts, and something that is obviously bearing fruit. I mean, it's continuing to grow. People are continuing to meet. So just thank you for being here today, and we'll see you next week.